Yo, welcome to the journalistdj.com. Today we're chatting to my man Karyendasoul. We'll be just catching up with him because we did have a chat with him back in 2020. So today this is just like a follow because he dropped a project since then called Imizamo EP. So we're just gonna be catching up about that. Yo, bro, how you feeling? Are you good? Are you good now?
Yeah, man, I'm back now. Yeah, I think the network is better here.
Oh, okay, I know, cool. So listen, bro. Like I said earlier on, we just had to catch up on the Imizamo EP. From where I'm standing, I think it's your best work that really put your stuff out there so far. So tell me about the EP, man. What has it done for your life so far?
Um, so Imizamo was like my first body of work with mainly vocal tracks. For the past years, I've been releasing a lot of instrumentals. So like for the first time in my catalog, I've worked on mainly vocal songs. And the approach was to work on radio songs. So just I've been doing a lot of underground club songs. So the direction was to move towards radio and just create sing-alongs, but not changing the sound, the kind of sound that people know. So I think the EP has done exactly what I wanted it to do. The songs are playing on radio. There's a lot of support. The numbers also like locally and also internationally.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's like, a plan well done because you reached your target. Imali was even number one, or it still is number one on radio. Is it still number one on radio?
Yeah, bro. It was number one on Metro. It was number one on. It's been number one on a couple of radio stations. So for different weeks, yeah. But yeah, it's still number one. I was just sent the charts the other day. It was number one on two radio stations last week. Yeah, so it's really pushing. Yeah.
That's amazing. I mean, for someone, that follows afro-tech, we know the genre, like you said earlier on, it's not really a commercial genre. So, with Imali, and I guess also it's the Midas touch of Zakes Bantwini because he did amazing things with Osama as well. How was it like working with Zakes and, him being like a prolific person and, taking you on as a young producer?
Yeah. I've learned a lot, man, working with Zakes. Zakes and I linked up just before lockdown, the first lockdown. So we started working together in 2020. 2020. Sorry, hey, driver. I'll tell them what you done, man. Yeah, sorry about that, bro.
I know, no,
Yeah,
no,
so yeah, we started working together in 2020. We're just working on vibes, man. We weren't working on songs during that year. It was lockdown, so we just had studio sessions, just working on ideas, and then those ideas became tracks that were released this year. But in 2021 was the year where we're like he was working on his album and I was working on my project. That's when we had like focus projects, and that's when we had now recording sessions.
Mm-hmm. And like for me, I think how Imali just sounds so dope. It's relevant in a sense where like the beat is very deep Afro, but the message and how if you listen to the lyrics, it's Imali. It's what everybody wants. We all want money.
Yeah,
Even reference Big Zulu. But Nana Atta, I hope I'm saying her name right. Her voice, man, the way you guys were able to put that song together. Can you just take me about the creative process of putting that song together?
yeah. So Imali, bro, like I think that's the only song on the EP that was made in a very uh, short time. So Zix and I had a session the previous night. So in the morning, I was just working on a beat, and I just had an idea of infusing because I do afro-tech. I was trying to infuse now EDM and Afro. So that's why Imali has that EDM vibe, you know, those Avicii level vibe. You remember the song? Yeah.
Yeah.
So while I was working on the beat, you know, Zakes came through. Um, he was just sitting there. I was working on the beat, started freestyling. So at first he was just freestyling. He's like, yo, let me record this idea so someone can let me lay down this idea so someone can later record. So it was just an idea he was putting for someone to write lyrics and record later. So as this freestyling, I'm also working on the beat. You know, the song is building up. You know, we're not even aware, but the song is quickly building up, and then we're like, yeah, let's call Atta to back your vocals, and just within an hour, we had the whole song done.
Wow.
and and yeah, that's how Imali came about, bro. We just trying to create an afro tech EDM song that has like a stadium feel, you know, a very big sing along song.
Yeah, that's amazing, bro. I know you have to be somewhere. Two more questions for you. How does it feel to have 3 million plays as an artist on Apple Music?
Oh yeah, no worries, bro. I still have time. Yeah, till 8. Yeah, bro. The growth has been so amazing, bro. So I just saw this the last night that we just got to 3 million now. You
Mm,
know, it's such a big deal for me. Afrotech is a very underground sound. Not a lot of people listen to the genre, and you know, to get such big numbers is a very big deal.
hmm Yeah, I know you must be very proud of yourself, man, because I mean, I think you'll go down as on the history books as, one of the pioneers of the movement. Because, like I said earlier, it's one thing to be respected in the club scene and to be respected by DJs, but, to get like, commercial stations to mess with you, that's something really awesome and you should be proud of yourself. Now, as an Afrotech head, I want to know now because I've been jamming to the Warriors prayer, right? I'm like,
Yeah.
this song is going, this song is crazy, but that song. Tell me about the creative process.
This song. So let me just take you through my creative process, just making music. I don't plan, so I just get into studio. I just I just get in the zone, man. I start creating. Usually it takes me, you know, about 3 hours to complete a song. If I'm
Mm,
not done with the song in a day, I'll just leave it out and just work on something else. You know, so 2021, I worked on a lot of songs. Warriors Prayer was one of the songs which I did in 2021. So it was a follow up from Waka. So
mm,
in Gondwana, so in 2018, I released Waka with Gondwana. So we're working on a follow up project. So they send me the vocals. They're like, "Yo, bro, here's something to work on. Uh, just see what you can do and then send us back." Yeah, so yeah, man, I started working and yeah, I don't know what I was doing, but yeah, it's a dope track. Yeah.
I love that song. So those
Yeah.
vocals, like, who's that? Because you said someone sent you the vocals.
So the guys from Gondwana, they had a trip in 2019. I'm not really sure where, but in Kenya, they visited one of the tribes, so they recorded the vocals there. So they sent me the vocals that they recorded. Like they sent me a couple of vocals, but I picked the one I used on my side.
Mm, mm. And listening to those vocals, man, I don't know. It's not even like lyrics because it's just chants, really, But I can tell, like, yo, this. I feel like it came from a deep place. And I remember when I interviewed the first time, you said, what your hit song Waka. Um, you were feeling down when you made that song as well.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I feel like, your music is very spiritual. Would you say that you're a spiritual person?
yeah. I am, bro. I am definitely. I am. And you know, Masai is one of those very spiritual songs, and hence why I just out of like 20 vocals, I just picked that one, and the direction of the beat was directed by the vocals. And when I named the song, I was like, "Yo, this sounds like a prayer." But it's such a strong drum-driven track. So like, this is a warrior's prayer song. Yeah, so I am. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. Lastly, bro, I know you're on the road a lot. Finally, it looks like, the world is learning how to deal with COVID, because the last time we spoke, you had a lot of like international trips planned, but
Yeah,
obviously at the
yeah.
time, there were restrictions left, right, and center, and you couldn't really move freely. So, in terms of you taking your brand and touring, what are your plans looking like?
Yeah, man. So, you know, there's a lot of plans around doing shows in Europe. So I just released my collaboration song with Ule and Dakapo on Anjuna Deep. So that's one of the single coming from an EP I'm releasing with them. So we're working on shows like around London. That's the first place we're going to. I can't say yet when until you know we're done with that visa. But yeah, it's at least now things are opening up. So we're finally doing shows outside. Yeah. So I think as soon as April, May. Yeah, I have two confirmations for April and May.
Okay. I
Yeah.
know. Sounds good, man. Good luck with that. Second last question. A lot of your fans, they're always, trying to, find out how, your magic. And I know you sometimes, back in the day, not recent, you used to do these videos where you're teaching people,
Oh
giving
yeah.
them tips
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah.
So in terms of that, like, are you going to be doing that anytime soon, where you're just giving back to like up and coming DJs and showing them tricks of how to kind of like, make dope beats?
So I'd like to do a workshop, bro. Like, I think that would be better than doing live videos on IG. With workshops, it's something that I've always wanted to do. Like, have a workshop, invite a few friends that produce and a few friends that write and sing, and take aspiring DJs and vocalists, aspiring producers and vocalists, and just take them through the process of creating. So yeah, man, it's something that I would like to do. I hope time allows me to do it this year. Yeah, so definitely something I'm going to do soon.
Okay, I know, cool, man. Last one, Imizamo EP dropped late last year. It's doing
Yeah.
amazing. You even have top charting songs. So musically, you're in a good place. So my question really is, 22, the year 2022, musically, what are your plans?
I mentioned the Anjuna Deep EP, which is what we're gonna be releasing in the following months. The first single is with Utakapo. It's gonna drop soon, but you can stream it on thingy on Apple Music and Spotify. So that's the first project. But one project that I'm mainly focused on is my album, which is what I'm currently working on. Yeah. So that's about it, bro.
Okay. Yeah, no, good luck with the album, man. When you drop it, man, let's catch up and let's take us through the songs, man.
No, definitely. Let's do a listening session soon, bro.
All right, I know. That's dope, man. Thank you so much for your time, man. Always appreciate it. And yeah, bro, keep, representing South Africa internationally, locally. Keep, inspiring the kids. We appreciate you, dog.
However, bro, shout out, man. Keep doing your thing as well over there, man.
All right, sharp, sharp.
Aware.